Hey guys, Ryan G. Wright with DoHardMoney.com. I am coming to you from our investment advisory department. In here we have our associates, we have our directors, and we also have our advisors. Our associates are helping people understand what their needs are, what they're doing. Our directors are helping people understand our funding program and our memberships and what we've got. Our advisors are helping people get deals done, closing loans. So we've got a lot of great help that's here to help you out. Anyway, I'm coming to you with a Just Ask Ryan question of the day. And today's question is it a good idea to buy a foreclosed home? Now, if you have a question you'd like me to answer, investing, real estate investing, personal finance, investing in general, type it in the comments below and I'd be more than happy to answer that. It's one of my Just Ask Ryan questions of the day. It really comes down, as we talk about, is it a good idea to buy a foreclosed home? It really comes down to one single thing, and that comes down to price. What's the price you're paying for that? Price and condition are really everything you've got to be thinking about here. Now, when we talk foreclosed home, foreclosure is a process, and so there's lots of steps in this process. So step one is we're dealing with what's called a notice of default, saying, hey, you're behind on your payments. Next step is a notice of sale, and those are months apart before those happen in most cases. And then we're dealing with an REO, where the property is actually owned by the bank. So you could buy a property, when we say foreclosure, you could buy it in any of those instances. Once a person gets behind on payments, once they actually get a notice of sale, you could buy it at the foreclosure sale, or you can actually purchase the property as well from the bank as an REO property. I don't really care when you buy the property through that process. We're great with any of those except for the courthouse steps, because at the courthouse steps, you can't see the property, you can't get title insurance, and you have no idea if it's just a complete dog. It's a high-risk game that I don't think you should be looking at for a long time until you have your own money. You also have to have the money within 24 hours. So with all those things, it's probably something to stay away when you're just getting started. But every other aspect of that, as long as you get title insurance and you have time to close and you can get full insurance on the property and make sure you can see the condition of the property, those are all great. So when we talk these foreclosed properties, for me it comes down to just price and condition. If you can get a great price on the property, go for it, pending you know the condition, and if there's problems with it, you know what those problems with the condition are. That's really the biggest thing that it comes down to. So if you're going after a notice of defaults, which our Investors Edge software will help you do that, you can go ask them if they'd be interested in selling their property. You can make an offer, you can go see the property. All those things can happen as you're dealing with the notice of default, same with notice of sales. And once it becomes an REO, you're actually buying it from the bank. That's typically more competitive because you have a lot of people wanting to buy from the banks and they're listed on the MLS. So I tend to look at the notice of sales and the notice of defaults. That's primarily where I would spend my time as we're talking about these things, especially if you're a new investor. So is it a good idea? Sure. To buy a foreclosure home? Absolutely, as long as you're getting the right price on the property and you know the condition that you're dealing with here. I hope this is helpful. If so, please give me a thumbs up on this video. And if you've got a question you'd like to ask Ryan for the Ryan's question of the day, type it in the comments below. If you'd like some help finding properties, valuing properties, check out our Investors Edge software. Give us a call over at DoHardMoney.com. We'd love to talk to you about it. Love for you to be a part of what we're doing here and join our membership. Check us out at DoHardMoney.com. Otherwise, make it a very profitable day. And bye for now.